We'll let those arms hang heavy and close the eyes. We can take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. We can reach those arms out to the sides and up. Inhaling, bring the palms together overhead. Exhale the thumbs to the forehead, to the mouth, and to the heart. And keep the chin drawing toward the chest, embodying humility, embodying respect, opening our mind and heart to both of these qualities and coming back to them throughout our practice. Now we can keep the chin or eyes closed, but lift the chin to neutral. Let's begin to rock a little bit from heel to toe. So as you rock, you can begin to feel yourself coming into this practice via the body, via the breath, and via the mind. We can take one more nice inhale and exhale. And then root down through the feet. Let's spread out through the toes. Inhale those arms out to the sides and up. Take a deep breath in, look up. Interlace the fingers, turn the palms up. Pull those arms way back. And then let's lift high up onto the toes, reaching for the ceiling. Even if we start to lose our balance, you can always drop the heels and then lift them back up again. You can also lift one heel at a time. So take another breath exactly where you are. And then we're going to drop those heels and bring the hands back to heart center. And we'll begin with a little preparatory pranayama. So inhale those arms out to the sides and up. Deep breath in. Hold the breath. Rub the rib cage with your palms. Rub the rib cage. Then drop the arms. Exhale. Arms out to the sides and up. Inhale. Hold the breath. Beat with the palms. Beat the rib cage. Exhale, let it go. Arms up, inhale. Hold the breath, contract the fingers, and beat with the fingertips. Beat with the fingertips. Exhale, let it go. Arms up, inhale. Hold the breath, squeeze the ribs. And you're going to keep squeezing, but inhale more. Inhale more. Once more. Now squeeze and exhale through the mouth. Arms out to the sides and up. Inhale. Hold the breath. Swing the arms forward. Big circles forward. Inhale more. More. One more. Drop the arms. Exhale. Arms out to the sides and up. Inhale. Hold the breath. Swing them backwards. Big circles backward. Inhale more. More. Once more. Drop it, let it go, exhale. Arms out to the sides and up, inhale. Jump the feet wide, sweep the floor, cleansing breath, exhale. Inhale up, let's do that again, exhale. Inhale up, two more. Throw out the old. Inhale up, jump those feet in. Exhale the hands to heart center. And we can step to the front of our mat, let's bring our big toes together. Reach the arms up, take a deep breath in. Fold all the way down, exhale. Keep the upper body heavy for the traditional Surya Namaskara. Keep the legs heavy, and you're gonna step your right leg back. Drop that right knee, lift the chin, inhale, look up. And then left leg back, downward facing dog, exhale. And let's actually just pause for a moment. Moving around, breathing more deeply. Breathing more deeply. And on our next inhale, we'll rock forward plank, drop knees, chest, chin down, inhale through cobra, and let it go. Release, let's push up, press back, downward facing dog. Right foot steps forward, drop that left knee, lift the chin, inhale. Left foot forward, exhale. Arms reach forward and up, inhale. And hands to heart center, exhale. Once more, second side, arms up, inhale. Fold, exhale. Feel that heaviness of the upper body, lower body, left leg back, drop the knee, inhale, look up. Right leg back, downward facing dog, exhale. Now let's pause. Tilt the pelvis forward. Feel the sit bones lift a little higher. Firm up the thighs. Draw the chin toward the chest. Then rock forward to plank, lower knees, chest, chin down, Ashtanga. Inhale to cobra. And let it go. Push up, press back, downward facing dog. Step your left foot forward, right knee drops, lift the chin, inhale. And right foot forward, exhale. Arms reach forward and up, inhale. And hands to heart center, exhale. All right, feet together. Let's reach those arms out to the sides and up. Take a deep breath in, look up, and interlace all fingers except index fingers. Now pull those arms back, keep looking up, bend the knees, sit back, Utkatasana. So as we sit back, try to lift all 10 toes. Press down with the heels, tuck the tail, engage the pelvic floor, feel the navel pull back, chest up, chin up. Now exhale completely. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath lightly, pumping pelvic floor up, navel back, chest up, chin up. Exhale, sink lower. 2 more. Inhale. Hold the breath. Pump pressure up from the pelvic floor through the torso to the crown. Exhale deeper. 1 more time. Inhale. Hold the breath. Pump pelvic floor up, navel back, chest up, chin up. Exhale deepest. Then rise, inhale, feet beneath the hips, hands to heart center, exhale. And we're going to work on a series of mudras today. So throughout the practice, I'm going to keep adding to them. The first one is called Samputta. Samputta, you actually bring the hands, separate them slightly in the middle. So it creates what looks like a bulb, like a bulb of a flower, right? So hold that at your heart, and we're going to do this multiple times. Feel the space between the 2 hands. Fill the space with that same humility and respect that we began cultivating at the very beginning. Place these qualities in your hands. Imagine them. Imagine them as substances. Substances which fill the space not just between your hands now, but the space between every cell in your body, between every fiber of your being. Then reach those arms out to the sides and up. Inhale, step the feet together. Turn the left palm forward, thumb and fist, and let's catch the wrist, pull to our right, exhale. Ardha Chandrasana. Inhale up, go to the other side. Right palm forward, thumb and fist, pull to the left. Inhale up. Now move the feet beneath your hips, take your hands back to heart center, but just Namaste Mudra against the chest. Draw the shoulders back, close your eyes, and listen very carefully. Push down with your feet. Push down specifically with the first knuckle of little toe and big toe. Firm up the thighs, tuck the tail. Squeeze your 2 sit bones together. Feel how that rotates the thighs just slightly out. Engage the pelvic floor. Start to move your hips forward. Now as the hips move forward, your chin is still neutral. Think of drawing pubic bone to navel. Hip points to low ribs. Then squeeze the shoulder blades together and lift your chin last. No hands. So you want to rely on that strength through the lower body, strength through the pelvic floor, strength that carries through the low abdomen, and strength that carries through the upper back. Then we'll rise, inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold all the way down. And let's catch a hold of our big toes with our peace fingers. Pull against the big toes, lift the chin, look forward, inhale. Then pull down, exhale, dropping the head, relaxing the neck. The knees can be as bent as we need to relieve tension in the low back. Take another breath, in and out. And we're going to pull against those feet, lift the chin to look forward. Exhale the fingertips to the ground. Step your right leg back, drop that right knee. Reach those arms up, Anjaneyasana. Lift the chin, look up. Exhale, both hands down. Straighten the left foot, step back into plank, and lower halfway down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale toward the ground. Push up, press back, downward facing dog. And we'll look toward our hands. And again, we want to make it back to the front of our mat. So bring those feet together. Keep looking at your hands. Come high up onto the toes. Lean your shoulders beyond the wrists. Bend your knees a little, but keep those hips high. And heel kick the bum at least once, if not 3 times. Nice, you guys. There it is. Good. Good. Look forward. Lengthen. Then fold and let it go. Reach those arms forward and up. Inhale. Hands to heart center. Exhale. Again, step the feet beneath the hips. Come to that Samputta Mudra. Again, that bulb. The hands are the bulb. Then we're going to take the hands and just separate them about 1 inch away from one another. This is called blossoming. You're actually becoming more sensitive to the energy within. And then move out another inch. Expansion. And just take a moment here, feeling the space between your 2 hands. Maybe even try to push the hands in a little bit. But as you push in, feel the resistance. This is not your physical body. This is the subtle body. But the fact that you are doing this right now is not necessarily an expression of either the physical nor the subtle, but the causal within. Then reach those arms out to the sides and up. Take a deep breath in. Step those feet together. We're going to turn the right palm forward, thumb and fist. Catch that wrist. Pull to the left. Exhale. Inhale up. Switch the grip. Left palm forward, thumb and fist. Pull to the right. Inhale back up. And then step the feet beneath the hips. Let's take the hands to heart center again. But this time, Padma Mudra. So thumbs and pinkies stay together. Other fingers pull apart. And you're going to hold this at your heart. Then push down with your feet, firm up through the thighs. Tuck the tail, squeeze the sit bones together. Engage the pelvic floor, draw in and up. Let the hips start to move forward. As the hips move forward, chin is still neutral. I want you to feel the pubic bone pull toward the navel. Hip points pull toward the low ribs. Shoulder blades pull together. Then lift the chin, trace the ceiling with the eyes, and reach that Padma Mudra back. Inhale, rise, arms up. Exhale, fold all the way down. And again, keep a little softness in the upper body and lower body. Slide the palms face up beneath the fronts of the feet. Press the toes into the creases of your wrists. Pull against the feet. Look forward, inhale. Then pull down, exhale. Drop the head, relax the neck. Breathe deep. Where you press in your hands right now, this energetic zone links back to the heart and to the lungs. So as you push down strongly, breathe deeper. Feel the effects of that connection. Then pull against the feet, lift the chin, look forward, inhale. Fingertips to the ground, exhale. Let's step that left leg back. Left leg. Drop the left knee this time. Sweep those arms up. Anjaneyasana. Lift the chin, look up. Inhale. Both hands down, exhale. Step back. Lower down. Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Look up. Lower toward the ground, exhale. Push up. Press back. Downward facing dog. One breath in and out. Feet move together. Look at your hands. Second, hop to the front of our mat. Lift high up onto the toes, lean forward. Bend the knees a little and make your way forward. Exhale. Good job, you guys. Oh, that was awesome, Danielle. Look forward, lengthen, then fold and let it go. Sweep those arms forward and up. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, feet beneath the hips. Come back to Samputta Mudra, the very one that we began with. Then blossom out. Go out an additional inch with the hands. That's that expansion. Now, draw pinky fingers together. Only the pinky finger. Ring finger together. Keep the other fingers soft. Then draw middle finger together. Index finger together. Thumbs together and pause. Feel the tips of each finger pressing one into the other. Maybe even move them together and apart a few times. The way you might do if you were trying to contemplate very deeply, trying to come to an answer. Feel the connections that are made between the two hemispheres of the brain. Feel the connections being made between this body, this breath, and this mind. Connections made with humility, made with respect. Then sweep those arms out to the sides and up. Take a deep breath in. Sit back, arms forward, exhale. Take the hands to the floor out in front of you. Hug those elbows in. Lean the knees into the backs of the arms. Now this is our first crow, which means you might just work on crow. But second option, if you can do crow easily, I want you to find it and then tap one set of toes to the back of the wrist and then switch. Tap and switch. Tap and switch. Next time you've completed both sides, look forward, and then you might step or fly back, Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog, look up. Lower toward the ground, exhale, push up, press back, downward facing dog. Take one really deep breath in, deep breath out. Left leg lifts, inhale, left knee toward the nose or forehead, exhale, round in, inhale up. Two more, exhale, inhale up. Last time, inhale up, left foot steps between the hands. Virabhadrasana, turn the right toes out. Let's reach those arms out to the sides and up. Inhale, exhale the hands to heart center. Now let's confirm those mudras again. Samputa is the beginning. It is the bulb before the blooming. Then take the hands, separate them apart. Then separate them apart 1 more inch. Draw pinkies together, just the tips of the pinkies. Ring fingers, middle, index fingers, thumbs. So the tips of every finger are pressing together. Now release only your pinky finger. Sink a little lower. Feel the mudra that you hold. Feel an unfolding. When we find the answer we've been seeking, what happens after that is the magic. It's the letting go of the quest. Take another breath. Just notice. Then reach those arms out to the sides and up. Inhale. Take both hands down to the floor. Exhale, but then walk your hands to your right leg at the back of the mat. All the way. And drop that left knee down. Bring the right hand to the right knee. Reach that left arm up. Take a deep breath in. With your left hand, spread all fingers away from one another, but pull pinky and ring finger toward the palm without bending your knuckles. This is Alla Padma Mudra. So reach that left hand back, and you might stay right there with right hand on right knee, left hand in Alla Padma Mudra, or reach the right hand back and take the same mudra with the right hand, lifting the chin to look up. And if you still want to go a step further, reach both hands toward the floor behind you, holding Alla Padma Mudra. Maybe the middle finger reaches the ground. Take another breath in and out. Then reach those arms up. Both hands down, exhale. And we're going to step back and lower all the way down. All the way down. And once you've lowered all the way down, Bhujangasana. Press down to the tops of the feet first. Firm up the thighs, tuck the tail. Then hands beneath elbows, peel chest, peel ribs, peel low abdomen away from the floor. Hug those elbows in, tuck the tail, relax the glutes. Relax the glutes. Squeeze shoulder blades together. Rotate those elbows in a little bit more. Then let it go. Release. Release. And we'll push up to plank, press back to downward facing dog. And the compensation I'm going to give you is going to be an active one. So look at your feet. Just look at your feet. And we're going to lift the heels above the ground. Your sit bones are still lifting high. Tilt the pelvis forward a bit and bend the knees. Torso moving toward the thighs. And hold there. Hold there with your sit bones reaching up into the air like a happy tail. Like a happy tail. And then on your next inhale, roll the shoulders forward, look forward, bring the knees almost to the ground, don't let them touch. Don't let them touch. And then lift back up. Keep the knees bent, keep the heels lifted, look toward the feet. Then look forward again, shoulders forward, lower knees almost to the ground, don't let them touch. And take it back. All right, one more time, you guys. Heels are still lifted, knees are still bent. Let's rock forward, look forward, knees almost to the ground, and bring it back up. Press those heels back, lift your left leg into the air, left leg nice and high. Bring your left knee to the back of your left arm. Exhale. Inhale up. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale up. 1 more time. Exhale. Inhale up. Now left foot steps between the hands. I'm going to drop the right knee down, but straighten the left leg. Straighten the left leg. And then use your fingertips. And I'm going to turn just in case you get confused at any point. Use your fingertips on either side of the left calf. Fingertips, not hands. Round your spine like a cat. Tuck the tail deeply. Now push into your fingertips, lift your left leg up and down. Lift it up and down. 4, up, down, 3, down, 2, down, 1. Hold it. Now go side to side, side to side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. Drop it down. Hands in line with the left heel. Bend those elbows down. Drop the head. Relax the neck. Drop the head. Relax the neck. Relax your wrists. Relax your fingers. Relax your face. Now let's slowly bend into that left knee. Lift the right knee, turn the right toes out, move your left hand inside your left foot, and then right arm out to the side and up. With your right hand, give me Prana Mudra. Prana Mudra looks like the peace sign. Thumb is against the ring fingernail, but the 2 peace fingers are drawn together and point up strictly. Now, use your left elbow continually pushing inside the left knee, but bring your left hand to your heart. Tuck the tail and feel the strength in your legs, the strength in your pelvic floor. One more breath, just one. Release both hands down on an exhale. Turn halfway to your right. Turn both feet out. Bend into the right knee as low as you can go. Left toes up. And stay. Just stay. Now we can take those hands out in front of us and drop the head to the ground. We can take the arms off to the sides and drop the head to the ground. If you'd like a little more, take the hands back behind you, palms together. Then turn the fingers up the back. Reverse namaste on the back. Keep feeling the elbows lift. Keep feeling the hands squeeze together. Now inhale, release any bind that you have. And we're going to walk our hands to our right leg at the front of our mat. And once we're facing that right leg, lift the right leg up, bend the knee, open the hip. And give yourself some really big circles here with that right leg, big circles. And go the other direction. And if you feel open enough to do so, turn the left hand out and maybe, looking at your left foot, drop the right foot next to it. Square up the feet, push with your feet, lift with your hips. Squeeze your sit bones together. Engage the sphincters of the pelvic floor. Maybe we reach the right hand all the way back. Now, the part that most students have the hardest time with is getting out of this. Left hand will turn in, right hand to right thigh, lift up, and bring it all back. Right leg into the air. Right knee toward the nose or forehead, exhale. Inhale up. Rock forward, three-legged plank, drop the right foot down, lower all the way down. And reach those arms out in front of you. Bringing the palms together, forehead to the ground. Close your eyes. Just close your eyes and feel. Feel the forehead against the ground. And with that pressure against the ground, unfold that higher understanding. Understanding of the light that pours from within the heart. Not understanding of human knowledge. Human knowledge is limited. Now lift the chin to look forward. And we'll slide those hands back beneath the elbows. And we'll press up and back, downward facing dog. And we will find our way back to the front of our mat again. All right, so feet come together. Look at your hands. And again, come high up onto the toes, lean forward. Bend the knees a little. Heel kick the bum, land at the front of the mat. When you make it to the front of the mat, look forward, lengthen. Then fold and let that go. Arms reach forward and up. Inhale, palms together. Exhale the hands to heart center. Coming back to that original starting position, Samputta Mudra, make that bulb. Then imagine that bulb becoming a flower and blossoming out 1 inch, then blossoming out 2nd inch. Draw pinky together, just the tips. Ring fingers together, just the tips. Middle, index, thumb. Now, as we did in Warrior One for the first side, release your pinky. But then, this is the fun part. Take the backs of your hands together, fingers point down. Good. And then offer them forward. Palms open, hands out in front of you. And in this moment, right here, right now, place into your hands humility. Place into your hands respect. The two qualities that we've been cultivating, that we've been imagining, that we've been enacting already for the first little bit of class. Now you place them in your hands and you offer them to yourself, to the space you may be standing in, to the people or things which surround you, to the things you cannot see. And then you can let it fall away, dropping the arms by your sides, reach the arms out to the sides and up. Inhale, lift the chin, look up, reach the hands forward, sit back. Then take those hands to the floor out in front of you. So we're gonna work on crow our second time. Now, if working on crow is what you still want, just do crow. Otherwise, crow into headstand, tripod. So it's up to you. Work on crow, and then you'll jump back from there. Or work on crow into headstand, and you're gonna pike the legs down slowly and land in Chaturanga Dandasana. So it's up to you. How deep do you wanna take this? If you are trying the headstand, head comes down out in front of the hands. Legs may or may not lift, that is up to you. Now when you go to pike them down, lower them halfway. Right about when you see your toes, you're going to start to push the feet back and land in Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale, upward facing dog. Then lower toward the ground, push up, and press back, downward facing dog. Take one nice relieving breath in, relieving breath out. Lift your right leg into the air. Right knee comes to the nose or forehead. Exhale. Inhale up. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale up. Last one. Inhale up. Right foot steps between the hands. Virabhadrasana, so turn the left toes out, reach the arms out to the sides and up, inhale. Hands to heart center, exhale. Come to Samputta Mudra. We've done this quite a bit now. And you have to imagine in your mind a bulb. So you can imagine a bulb like what a tulip might come out of. That might be the easiest. So when you go to start to separate the hands, that is the green that is starting to break through the bulb. Then you expand the hands out another inch. That's the shoot, and potentially even the bud of the tulip. Then bring pinkies together, ring fingers together, middle fingers, index, thumb, and separate the pinky, and just pause. And again, feel. Feel the result of coming to the end of a quest or coming to the end of an inquiry. How do you feel? Take yourself inside. All awareness drawn toward your sensation. Then inhale those arms out to the sides and up. Take both hands down on an exhale. Walk the hands to your left foot at the back of the mat. Drop your right knee down. Left hand to left knee, right hand up. Inhale. Take Alla Padma Mudra with the right hand. Spread all of the fingers. Draw pinky and ring finger toward the palm. Reach that right hand back. Lift the chin, look up. Maybe left hand reaches back, taking the same mudra. And if you'd like, reach both Alla Padma Mudras toward the ground, behind you. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands down. Step back and lower down all the way. Hands beneath the elbows. Tuck the chin toward the chest. Press down to the tops of your feet. Firm up your thighs. Tuck the tail. Squeeze your sit bones together. Now peel chest, ribs, and torso from the floor. Hug those elbows in. Tuck the tail and breathe space between the vertebrae. Then let it go. Release. We'll push up plank. Press back to downward facing dog. And we're going to have that active compensation. So look at your feet. Lift your heels. Bend your knees. Tilt your pelvis forward so your sit bones are reaching for the sky. Then look forward, shoulders forward, lean forward, knees almost to the ground. Don't let them touch. And then lift back up. Keep your knees bent, heels lifted. And do it again. Rock forward, knees almost to the ground. Don't let them touch. And lift back up again. Last time. Lean forward, knees almost touch. Lift back up again. And then press those heels back. Lift the right leg up into the air. Bring the right knee to the back of the right arm. Inhale up. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale up. Last time. Inhale up. Right foot between the hands. Exhale. Drop the left knee down. Straighten your right leg, but let's use fingertips like we did before, which will give our wrists a break. Bring the fingertips in line with the right calf. Round the spine and lift the right leg up. Drop it down. Up, down. 4 more. Down. 3. Down. 2. Down. Last one's a hold. Hold it. Go back and forth, side to side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it. Hands in line with the right heel. Bend those elbows down. Drop the head. Relax the neck. And hold. Ardha Hanumanasana. Now let us bend into that right knee. Lift the left knee, turn the left toes out, Parshva Konasana. Right hand inside the right foot, left arm out to the side and up. Prana Mudra with the left hand. So it looks like you're giving the peace sign, but thumb is against ring fingernail, and the two peace fingers point up strictly. Now use your right elbow to push inside the right knee and bring your right hand to your heart. Niralamba Parshva Konasana means you're unsupported. You're supported only by the direction you send your attention, which in this case is towards your left hand holding Prana Mudra, which directs our prana, directs our awareness. Then release, both hands come down, turn halfway to your left, turn both feet out, bend into the left knee as low as you can go, right toes up, arms out in front of you, drop the head, relax the neck, or take the arms off to the sides, dropping the head, relaxing the neck. Skandasana. If you did so before, you can take that reverse prayer position, palms together, turn the fingers up the back, hug those elbows up. Or I should say hug the hands together, pull the elbows up. Then let it go. Release the hands. Crawl to your left foot, waiting for you at the front of the mat. And as soon as we're there, we're going to take that left leg back and up. Bend the knee, open the hip. And you can make those big circles first. So big circles, big circles. Go the opposite direction. And bend the knee, open the hip, hold it. You can turn the right hand out. You can flip the dog over. Just make sure that your feet are parallel to one another. Push with your feet, lift with your hips, reach with that left arm. To come out of it, right hand turns back in. Left hand comes to the left thigh. Lift your chin towards your chest and then find your way back. Left leg in the air. Left knee toward the nose or forehead, one. Inhale up. And then rock forward, three-legged plank. Lower the left leg and lower all the way down. And again, we'll reach those arms out in front of us. Long prostration. Palms together. Forehead to the ground. Feel two distinct places on your forehead. Feel the space just above the eyebrows, but in the center. Just above the eyebrows, but in the center. Then feel the space toward the hairline. Both help to awaken and unfold higher understanding. Take another breath. Then take the hands beneath the elbows. We'll press to a hands and knees position. Hands and knees. And from that hands and knees, big toes together, knees wide, set hips on heels, hands on thighs, torso upright. And at first, let's close our eyes. Just at first, close the eyes. And reach the arms out to the sides and up, palms together overhead. We'll exhale the thumbs to the forehead first, to the mouth, to the heart. And if this is uncomfortable for your knees, you can always sit in any comfortable position. We won't be here too long. We're again going to review all the mudras we've done. So again, starting with Samputta, there's that bulb, like the bulb of a tulip. And then bring the hands and separate them out 1 inch, the blossoming. And then hands an inch beyond that, the expansion. Then tips of the pinkies together, ring fingers, middle fingers, index fingers, thumbs. Release the pinkies. Then take the backs of the hands together, fingers point down. And then offer the hands forward, literally making an offering. And then adding to that. So you've got these all-pervading offerings. Now bring the palms face down and curl all fingers back except index. So the thumbs push together, index fingers point forward. And hold that. Balancing the vata within the body, balancing the vital wind. Breathe deep. Direct your awareness. Then drop the hands, reach the arms out to the sides and up, palms together. Exhale the hands through heart center. Let's find that downward facing dog. Lift up, take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Lift that left leg into the air. Left leg nice and high. Bring left knee to the outside of left triceps. Exhale. Inhale up. 2 more. Exhale. Inhale up. Last one. Exhale. Inhale up. And now step that left foot between the hands. Your right hand is firmly planted beneath the right shoulder. Reach that left arm out to the side and up, but feel right hip pull forward, left hip pull back. Firm up the right thigh, firm up the right buttock. Then reach down with that left hand, grab the left big toe. Now, if you're protecting your wrists today, you can always drop to your right forearm. Right forearm would be parallel to the front edge of your mat. Otherwise, turn the feet to your left. Push down with the knife edge of your right foot, push down with your right hand, pick your left foot up. And if you want to kick it straight, you are more than welcome. If kicking it straight feels like too much today, don't force it. Lift the chin, look up. Squeeze the sit bones together. Rotate that left thigh out. And then return the left foot toward the right hand. Very nice, you guys. Come up onto your fingertips. Your wrists will thank you. And we're just going to step this right foot to the left. So a little forward and to the left, so you have the right leg crossed behind the left leg. And we'll reach the right hand toward the right ankle if we can. Pull ourselves toward the legs first. Then begin to rotate the torso. And you can always reach that left hand up toward the ceiling or out in front of you. Or you can use your left hand, try to grab that left foot, ankle, or calf. But keep rotating the torso. Then let it go. Release the bind. Use your fingertips. We're going to return the right foot where it was behind us. Hands flat. Take that left leg back and up. And then all I want you to do is rock forward and lower down again. That's it. Rock forward, lower down. And if you have a block, grab it. If you don't, it's okay. You can still do this pose without it. Place the block as close to you as you can without laying on it, as close to your torso as you can without laying on it. Then take your hands and lift yourself up and scoot yourself toward the block. You want the block just below the navel, not below the pubic bone. So below the navel. My belly button would be visible just above the block. Now hug the elbows in. Press down to the tops of the feet. Firm up the thighs. Relax your glutes. Tuck your tail. Squeeze your sit bones together. And then only if this feels okay for you, bend your left knee. Bend your left knee. And flex the toes. That'll help a lot. Then reach the left hand back. Grab the outside of the ankle. And outside of the ankle specifically, flex your toes, kick the ankle into the left hand. If you feel like you're really light in your right hand, bring your right hand to your right shoulder, palm forward. Abhaya Mudra with your right hand. Courage, fearlessness. Then right hand down. Release your block. Whoop. Lower all the way down. And come to a hands and knees position. When you get there, tilt the pelvis forward, lift the chin, look up, inhale. Walk the hands forward, exhale, chin toward the floor. Madhyasana, pat pose. Now lift the chest slow. Walk the hands back, also slow. Come up onto the fingertips. Round the spine. Tuck the tail. Tuck the chin. And then come to a neutral spine. Palms flat. Lift up, downward facing dog. And that was a fairly simple set. There really wasn't much to it. There wasn't a lot of turning, nothing. So let's just do it to the other side. Right leg up, inhale. Right knee toward the outside of the right triceps, exhale. Inhale up. 2 more, exhale. Inhale up. Once more. Inhale up. Now step the right foot between the hands. And again, start with the left hand just beneath your left shoulder. Reach the right arm out to the side and up. But you've got to feel left hip pulling forward, right hip pulling back. Feel the left thigh firming up, left buttock engaging. You should feel a lot of activity in the torso with this. Then drop the right hand toward the right big toe. Now again, you're grabbing the big toe. If you want to drop to your left forearm, you can. Your form would be parallel to the front of your mat. Turn both feet to the right. Push into the knife edge of your left foot. Pick your right foot up. Then maybe kick the right leg straight. But as you do, squeeze the sit bones together. Bring it back. Both hands down. Use your fingertips. It's going to help. We're going to step our left foot forward, but over to the right. Forward and over to the right. Good. Then reach that left hand toward the back leg. And pull yourself toward the legs first. Maybe reach that right arm up. Maybe reach it forward on the floor. Or maybe you grab that front foot. Now start to let it go. Let it go. Return the hands to their starting position, left foot to its starting position. Right leg will lift up. And then we'll rock forward, dropping that right foot down and lowering all the way down. And we're going to use our block again. And again, if you don't have a block, it's okay. Place the block as close to your torso as you can. And then hands flat. Lift your torso up, but be aware you don't have to lift that high. You just want to scoot yourself toward the block and make sure that it's below the belly button. Press down to the tops of the feet. Firm up through the thighs. But more important than even all of that, because that's just where it starts, is the pelvic floor and where it goes. So then we can bend the right knee if we chose to do so on the previous side. Flex the toes a lot, reach the right hand back, grab the right ankle. Thumb points down, flex the toes, kick that ankle into the right hand. Maybe bring the left hand to Abhaya Mudra, palm forward at the left shoulder. Abhaya means without fear. Then release it. Release, block out, lower down, press to a hands and knees position. Hands and knees. Tilt the pelvis forward, lift the chin, look up, inhale. And then walk those hands forward, chest toward the ground. Feel your shoulders. Now slowly lift the chest, walk the hands back, round the spine. Come up onto the fingertips. Come to a neutral spine, palms flat. And once you have the palms flat, we're going to bring the big toes together again, knees wide, set the hips back into the heels. Now, this is one of the last times I'm going to have you stop before we get to our finalizing meditation. We've got a nice little finalizing set we're about to do. But let's come back to our mudras that we have been cultivating since the beginning of class, slowly adding to it. Bring your hands to the heart. Each mudra tells a story. So first, we have the bulb of the tulip. Then we have the hands separating 1 inch. Then again, separating out, more expansion. Then we start to draw together our thoughts, pinkies together, ring fingers together, middle fingers together, index, and then thumbs, uniting the 2 hemispheres of the brain. Release the pinky, a result of our actions. Backs the hands together, fingers point down. And then offer the hands forward, all-pervading offerings. Then bring palms face down, thumbs together, curl all fingers back except index. So it's thumbs together, index fingers point forward. And now to add the next. Turn your left palm face up, and then right palm face down, and you're going to, forget about the thumbs, tuck them in, hook your 2 fingers, literally like 2 hooks. This is called noose mudra. Then switch your hands, right palm face up, left palm face down, again, hook the fingers. And then your left thumb is on top, close your hands in, interlace the fingers, close the hands in. Knot of Maya. And then switch the cross of your fingers. And just hold. The last 2 mudras are significant because they help us to catch a glimpse into what is real. It is the never-ending cycle of the cosmos. The never-ending cycle of birth, life, death. Birth, life, and death. And the knot of Maya helps us to see through the illusions that are presented to us in the mind. Illusions that make us care so much that we're willing to become angry or sad or even joyful, because these pitches in the emotion keep us tied. They keep us bound to a river of endless suffering. The knot of Maya helps us to break through, to see how we might live a truly contented life. Then release your mudra, reach the arms out to the sides and up, palms together overhead. Let us exhale the hands through heart center, come back to downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in, open the mouth, let that go. Let it go. And we'll rock forward and lower all the way down. Now, if you have a block, I highly recommend it, especially if you have shoulder pain, just coming from personal experience. You can place said block on the floor. You're going to bring your left ear to the block, left arm off to the side. Make sure your hand's in line with the forehead. Standard abduction of the shoulder. We're going to roll toward it. And as we roll, right foot behind us, maybe left foot as well, but we do not have to go that deep if our shoulder is asking us not to. Reach that right arm up, and we can drop the right hand down the back. And we're only going to stay here for 2 full cycles of breath from this moment. Then let it go. Remove the block. We're not going far. That left arm, so right hand beneath right shoulder, take your left arm and you're going to thread it underneath your collarbone. Left arm beneath your collarbone. Your left palm should be face down, not face up, face down. That's going to help moderate the depth of the posture. Then take your right arm by your right side. Your right palm can be face up. And only if you want a little more, left knee goes off to the left side, bent or straight. And we'll hold here 2 cycles of breath. And release, only release the right hand to go beneath your right shoulder. Make a fist with your left hand. Now bring that fist toward your face, lift your chin, and place your chin, and I do mean the bony part of your chin, against the wrist, against the pinky side edge of the wrist. Then return the right arm by your side. Press your right shoulder against the right elbow or left elbow, right shoulder, left elbow. And then curl your right toes under. Lean yourself a little more forward so you can press your left fist forward and down. You should feel this as an external rotation in the left shoulder. Now let it go. Just release. Right hand beneath right shoulder. Let that left arm go straight first. Then pull that left arm back into line. Left leg back into line. And we're just going to go to the other side. Another side. So again, you can use your block if you'd like. Because of my Bluetooth, I will not use the block. Right arm off to the right side, palm flat. Make sure the hand's in line with the forehead. Roll towards your right arm. Keep the head lifted. So if there's no block, you still want to have the head above the ground. Plant the left foot behind you, right foot behind you. Hips move away from that right arm. And you can reach the left arm up and drop it down the back. And let it go. Those are 2 breaths. Left hand beneath left shoulder. Lift up the torso enough that you can thread the right arm underneath the collarbone. Right palm is flat. And I really emphasize some of these cues because you'll hear teachers teach it the opposite. It doesn't make them right and what you're hearing now wrong. This is misinformation and it's non-practicing. So right palm should be face down, left arm by your side, left palm face up. And again, if you did so before, right knee off to the right side. Maybe you straighten the right leg. That's all optional. Now left hand beneath your left shoulder. We're not going far. You're just going to make a fist with your right hand. Bend the elbow. Bring the fist toward the face. Lift the chin. Place it onto the wrist. And then you're going to go ahead. Curl the left toes under. Lean yourself forward. Left arm by your left side. And then press your left shoulder toward the right elbow. Press your right fist forward and down. And slowly, left hand beneath left shoulder, liberate the right arm, let it go straight first, then unthread the arm, bring the right leg back into line. And we're all gonna push up very slowly to hands and knees position. Ooh. Curl the toes under, lift the knees. Now walk the feet, or hands rather, back toward the feet. And heel toe the feet so they're about as wide as your mat, maybe not quite. Turn the toes out, bend both knees, find Malasana. Find Malasana. Hands at heart center. Elbows press the knees out. All right, so we've done flexion of the shoulders, we've done abduction, adduction. We have not, we've done external rotation. We have not done internal rotation. So we're gonna do that today, but we're gonna do it from Malasana. Some people call this penguin. I think that's really cute. So you know the distance that you can maintain. Now, lift out of it. Take the backs of your hands toward your low, really mid ribs, not low ribs. You don't want to be at your waist. Bring them to your mid ribs. Middle fingers should be able to touch. You don't want them to be too far away from one another. All right, now draw those elbows in and then bend your knees and bring the elbows inside the knees. Inside the knees. The more you squeeze the knees in, the deeper this is going to be. All right, now 2 cycles of breath. Straighten the legs. Release your arms out to the sides and up. Now swing the arms forward. Please be gentle. Swing the arms forward. Reach the arms up. Swing the arms backward. And then reach the arms up, turn the toes forward, and fold all the way down. Hands return forward for downward facing dog. And when you find that downward facing dog, lift your left leg up, left leg. Bring the left knee forward for pigeon, left ankle toward right wrist, left knee toward left wrist. But we're gonna stay upright for this one. And I'm gonna give you choices. So if you have a strap, you can use it to bind for king pigeon. If you don't have a strap and you have no intention of binding the foot or doing a back bend, then ignore me completely, just take a forward bend. Now, if you know that you can do this without the strap, I'm gonna teach it to you flipping the grip. Flipping the grip, for some people is the easiest way, for other people it's the difficult way. So first things first, fingertips to the floor, press down to the top of the right foot, firm up the right thigh, feel the right hip pull forward so hips are square, shoulders are square. Then bend your right knee, flex your toes. Take your right palm face up, and you're gonna reach it off to the side and grab the top of your right foot and grab as much of the foot as you possibly can. Then left hand's gonna come on the left side of your torso, fingers pointing back, and you're gonna pull that right foot toward the shoulder. And as the foot pulls toward the shoulder, if your shoulder's not okay with this, I'm gonna tell you to stop, and you can always let it stop, and then you can use your strap. Stay longer in your back bend, or move toward a forward bend, still with pigeon leg. Dropping the head, relaxing the neck. Now walk those hands back. Once the hands have walked back, we're gonna take this left leg back into plank and lower all the way down. Lower all the way down. And we're gonna bend the left knee. Reach back with the left hand. Now I should tell you guys first, take your right forearm in front of you. You wanna have support. So right forearm in front of you, parallel to the front of your mat. You can make a fist with your right hand. Then grab the inside of your left foot. And we're gonna pull this left heel toward the left buttock, but then try to pull it to the outside of it. So to the outside of the buttock and down. And you can always, your fingers right now may be facing outward. Try to turn them to face forward. So you're pressing with your tricep. Push down nice and strong. Press down to the top of your right foot too. That way you have engagement with both legs. Now, I'm going to teach you guys something fun, and I want you to call it that. So release your left leg for a second. You may use your strap to bind the right foot in an overhead grip for our bow pose, all right? Because what we're working on is Padangushthatanarasana with one side, meanwhile frog with the other. So again, you could take your strap, put it around your right foot, and then you'll take an overhead grip. If you are able to do a flip the grip with your pigeon that you just did, then you're gonna do that again with your right foot. You're gonna grab the top of the right foot, and I will tell you, it does help to push yourself up a little bit with your left hand, pull the foot towards you. Then once you have the flip grip, I'll turn sideways here this way. You're gonna grab the left foot from the inside and push it down. All right? Figure out what's possible for you. You might have to use your strap, and you might not be able to figure out, how am I holding my right foot and it's pulling, and the left foot I'm pushing? It's called joining the two hemispheres of the brain. Ooh, I like it. Danielle, you're looking good. And Liz, that's beautiful. And Delona, I think you're probably the smartest person. And Tammy, I can't see you for some reason. This is very sad. All right, let it go. Release it all. Release it all. Ooh. And I have not given you a child's pose, not one. So we're gonna take that now. Push up and back, big toes together, knees wide, hips and heels, forehead to the ground. And then bring your palms together. So it's not just a child's pose. Intention is different. Intention is to completely restore the body. It's not optional. It's actually something that we have to sometimes command ourselves to do. Now plant those palms flat. We'll find downward facing dog. This is the last of our physical asana. So we're going to lift our right leg into the air. And then right knee comes toward the right wrist. Right ankle comes toward the left wrist. And again, we're going to slide that left leg back. Use your fingertips. Stay a little bit more upright. And before we try to bind, press down to the top of your left foot, firm up the left thigh, firm up the left buttock, feel the left hip pull forward, then bend your left knee. Reach out back. You can always use your strap. Left palm face up. Catch the top of your foot. Right hand on the other side of your torso. That's going to keep your shoulders square. And we're going to pull that left foot toward the left shoulder and look up and maybe drop the head back. You want to stay longer, stay longer. Otherwise, go for that forward hinge, that forward fold to calm the nervous energy. Take another breath. And we're going to end up planting those palms again. Now you know where we're going. We'll lift our left knee, take that right leg back, and then we're going to lower all the way down, all the way down. And we'll bring our left forearm parallel to the front of our mat, make a fist with our right hand, and we're going to bend our right knee. This is Ardha Bakasana. Ardha is half, Baka is frog. So you're going to catch the inside of the foot, and you're going to pull your heel toward your buttock, but then bring it to the outside of the buttock as well. And fingers point forward. We're going to push down. So first we established this range of motion. We've established already our ability to extend the hip. We've worked on that quite a bit today, but we haven't done much with internal rotation. So here's our internal rotation, and then we'll add to it the extension on the left side. All right, so release the right leg. If you used a strap before, have it handy. If you did not use a strap before, remember it's the overhead grip that we're looking for. So set up, hands beneath the shoulders just to start. Bend your left knee. And then use your right hand to kind of push you up a little bit. Grab the top of your left foot with your strap or not. Then we're going to pull that left foot toward us. And then bend your right knee. And you're going to catch the foot from the inside, and you're going to push the right heel toward the right buttock. Nice, you guys. The hardest part is getting the actual strap all situated. Once you have the strap situated, you have to focus on you're pulling a foot towards you, or pushing, I should say pushing the foot toward your hand, and you're trying to get as much extension up with the left leg as possible. And with your right hand, you're pushing down. You're actually trying to get it as down as possible. If you've already done it, don't feel like you have to stay there even longer. Find your way towards the child's pose, second of the class, Balasana. If you're still working on it, let yourself continue to work, and then find, again, that Balasana. Now lift the head to look forward. Find yourself in downward facing dog. We're going to walk our hands backward toward our feet again. And what I want us to work on is half chakra vinyasa, but we're not going to stay in halasana very long. So if forward somersaulting is just not happening for you today because you're protecting your neck, then I want you to come to your buttocks and move to plow pose in a way that works for you. Don't feel like you have to do the somersault. If you've never tried a half somersault, they are tricky because we tend to give it too much power, and we don't need a lot of power. Instead, we're going to take those hands out in front of us, bend the elbows out, tuck the chin a lot, and as we get to the back of the head, you want to use your hands to moderate so you don't keep rolling. We'll interlace the fingers behind our back, palms together, roll the shoulder blades together. Make sure you're pushing into the back of the head so the neck is free. Now, support your mid-back with your hands. Lift your legs up. Look up at your toes. Now take the feet down behind you. Take the palms flat behind you. And then start to lower down. But as you lower down, feel the body reverse peeling, right? Going down as slow as possible. And when your back is completely flat, that's when you can take the arms over your head. And I'm going to take the knot out of my shirt here. Knots in shirts are not pleasant when you're laying down. Take your arms over your head, palms face up. And then using the strength of your abdominal muscles, I want you to exhale and bring the toes toward your hands. So exhale, inhale, release. And we're going to do that 5 more times. So don't worry about how close to the hands you get. You may even bring your toes to your forearms. They may go beyond your hands. Exhale. Inhale. 3 more. Inhale. No momentum. Last one. When your low back is flat, reach the arms off to the sides, bend your knees. Let your knees fall to the left, turn your face to the right. Inhale, center. Knees to the right, face to the left. Inhale, center. And then you may choose for yourself any other finalizing pose, perhaps another inversion, perhaps more twist, but twist that you actually get to hold. It's up to you. And when you feel that you're ready for Shavasana, take the feet down on the mat. Take your arms down by your sides and close your eyes. And when you do decide to take Shavasana, let yourself at first be completely absorbed into this idea of falling away. Feel the body fall away. Feel the breath fall away. And then the last to fall will be the mind, letting go completely and falling away. Begin to slowly bring the awareness back to your fingers, back to your toes, moving them very methodically, feeling each finger move, feeling each toe move, breaking through the tummus, the heaviness, the darkness. And then inhale, reach the arms over your head. Take a big breath in. Open the mouth, let it go. We can pull the thighs toward the torso. We can rock a little bit side to side. And as it feels right to do so, we can either rock along the spine forward. We can roll to one side and push up. Let's come to a comfortable seat with the palms face down on our knees and our eyes closed. And we can inhale the arms out to the sides and up, palms together. Exhale the thumbs to the forehead, to the mouth, and to the heart. And once at the heart, I'll share with you the Gayatri mantra today. A mantra toward the effulgent light of the sun. We say this mantra to invoke that same light within us, to illuminate our mind, to illuminate our consciousness. And I will also do, if you want to have your eyes open for it, I will also do the mudras for each of the syllables, just so you can experience it. Om Bhurabhuva Suvaha Tat Savitur Varenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yona Prachodayat. And then together, palms at heart center. We can end with Om and 3 Shantis. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Thumbs return to our forehead, bowing the chin toward the chest, ending with the humility and respect that we've cultivated all practice, making a commitment to carry it out into the world, to share it with all who we meet, whether another human or an animal or even something smaller. Kindness doesn't have a size preference. It doesn't have an appearance preference. It is only kindness. Namaste.